Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out, prophesying the return of the Most High and His Heavenly Son. All praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors on the GMS, honors to all Akim around the planet. Lifting up the name of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and truth and sincerity. This is Brother Uriah from Great Millstone, Chicago. And just with a brief sit down in transit, I'm going to start, basically, do you still retain thine integrity? Do you still retain thine integrity? That comes from Job, the 2nd chapter. I'll start with the point, verse 9. Then I'm going to give you the backdrop and the definition, some examples in the scripture of integrity. Right? In the scriptures, Job 29, it says, Then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse God and die. Now, why did she say this? Alright, she said it because Job, let's go to Job, the 1st chapter, and the first verse. There was a man in the land of Uz, or Uz, whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared the Most High and eschewed evil. So this will give you some of the key roots to what integrity is, because the Lord said that He's upright, perfect, all right, and that word perfect, H8535, happens to be the same word, thumb, to my knowledge, for integrity. Let me double check. Yep, 8538. Yeah, the difference in integrity is thama, which is the feminine of that thumb. Thama, which is because the origin of thama is thumb, which would be that perfect, but it's integrity. Thama is integrity, innocence. H8537, thumb, integrity, completeness, fullness, simplicity, innocence, prosperity, uprightness, from thamam, which thamam means to be complete, to be finished, to be at an end. All right, to be upright, so whole, complete, accomplished, clean. All right, there's a couple more definitions, but I'm driving, so I'm not gonna read all of them. But that's you get the sense of the word. All right. So Job, according to the Most High, going back to Job 2 and Job 1 and 1, the Lord said Job was a perfect and upright man that eschewed evil. All right, eschewed, H5493, sawar or shawar, to turn aside, departed. So that's going to be the key of what integrity is. All right, but we're going to get back to that in a second. He had verse 2. And there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. His substance was also 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, 500 she-asses, and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all the men of the East. So at the time of Job's living, he was the man. He was rich, and and gold and silver, and cattle, and land, and children. And Satan came to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, verse 6, and there's a day when Shaitan, and there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before Yahweh, and Shaitan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Shaitan, which is the Hebrew way of saying Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered Yahweh, oh wow, coyote just ran across the road, and said, from going to and fro in the earth and walking up and down in it. And Yahweh has said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect, there go that H8535 again, Tham, all right, the root of Thamah, which is integrity, all right, which goes into perfect, complete, innocent. We'll touch it again. An upright man, one that feareth the Most High, and escheweth evil. Then Satan answered Yahweh and said, doth Job fear the Most High for nothing? For naught? Hast thou not made a hedge about him and about his house and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. And then the Lord let him do it, to show that he actually had integrity. So what is this integrity? This uprightness, this cleanness, this perfectness is basically being attacked, like Ephesians 6:1, I believe, or Ephesians the 6th chapter says we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but with principalities. All right, but all the things that we go through in this wicked world, all the curses to the blessings, to the oppression, to the ups and downs of everything that we go through, for us to maintain and retain, because after the Lord took all his children, he took his cattle and all his riches, his wife, matter of fact, and even then Satan, after he took everything from him, said, well, you know, Lord's like, oh, he still got his integrity. And he said, well, let me read that, verse 3, chapter, it's like Job 2 and 3. And the Lord said to Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect, the Tham again, an upright man, one that feareth the Most High, and escheweth evil. And still he holdeth fast his integrity. After all you took his all his stuff, all right, his sheep, his oxen, his camels, all right. He took his sons, and he took his daughters, all right. He took a majority of his wealth. And he said, he still holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without a cause. All right, and he said, and then that's when Satan said, well, let me attack his body. And even after he gave him boils and attacked his flesh, Job still, as the scripture says, did not sin, all right, before the Lord. That's what his wife said, dost thou still retain that integrity? And that integrity, again, H8538, that innocence, but it goes from Tham, which is integrity, completeness, all right, fullness, all right, simplicity, prosperity, innocence, from H8552, to be complete, from Thamam, to be finished, to be basically to be perfect, all right, to be finished completely, mature, all right, to be sound, all right. He stayed sound. He stayed whole. He still dealt uprightly and acted uprightly and dealt in integrity, complete. So basically, with all the things that we go through, we still got to maintain my decorum, maintain a righteous attitude, maintain this doctrine, doing the work. We still have to stay complete and upright before the Lord. And this is because why? Because that's who we are. Let's go to that plain man in Genesis, Genesis the 28th chapter. I mean the 25th chapter, 27th verse. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. That plane there is H8535. Thumb. Perfect, complete. Perfect, one who lacks nothing in physical strength, beauty, sound, wholesome, ordinary. All right? Quiet sort of person. Ethic, and one who is morally and ethically pure. All right? No matter what we go through, no matter how the tests and trials are coming, no matter how the flesh is hurting, we must remain complete. We must retain our integrity. We must not take that microchip, the mark of the beast. We must do all the things that the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Harachakodash said do in order to make it to the kingdom on the first go round. So I ask the question again. Dost thou retain thine integrity? All right. Hopefully this has been edifying through the Spirit.